13th. Oh, it's only Wednesday? Ugh. All right, here we go. Guess where we're going to start? We're going to start where it says start. And it is going to be nominal. All right, so first question I want you to write here. Can you put the data in order? And I'm going to write here, alphabetical doesn't count. For example, Autumn's first name comes before everybody in this class, but that doesn't mean that she's the smartest, and it doesn't mean that she's the tallest, and it doesn't mean that she's the fastest, although she could be all three of those things. Are you the fastest, smallest, or smartest? Fastest, smartest, tallest. Are you the tallest person here? No. Okay. But even though you could put your names alphabetically, it doesn't mean anything. There are some things that actually would mean something alphabetically. Like if you have a Class A license or a Class B license or a Class C license, those actually mean different things. But otherwise, alphabetically isn't important. If the answer is yes, you go this way. If the answer is no, you go that way. If you can't put the data in meaningful order, that's because it's nominal. Nominal, or like names, labels, that kind of thing. Second one is, are differences, and in parentheses here I'm going to write subtract, differences in subtraction, between numbers meaningful? For example, let's say that I said the first place math league team this year is Lewiston Altura, and second place math league team is St. Charles. Now, so first was Lewiston and second was St. Charles. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 what? 1 point? Not necessarily. We don't really know what put them in first place. I mean, I guess I could say 1 place, but we don't know the difference between first and second place. That would be a difference that is not meaningful. If I said this person is 5'11" and this person is 5'9", the difference is 2 inches, and we know exactly what that is. 2 inches is meaningful. If the answer is yes, we're going to go down this way. If the answer is no, we're still going this way. Ordinal. That's when things are in order, but they don't have meaningful differences. This is like rankings, that kind of stuff. Down here on yes, the question is, does 0 mean none? Or is it a position? On a scale? Let's talk about what I mean there. If it's a position on a scale, that means that you can go above and below 0. Sometimes that means using negative numbers, sometimes it doesn't. Like, for example, if I'm talking about years, the year 0, you can go before year 0, you can go after year 0. It's just a spot on a scale. It doesn't mean none. But if I'm talking about how many kittens are at your house, if you say none, that means that there's 0 kittens at your house. There's none in there. Okay, so here, if it's a scale question, then you end up with interval. And if it's none, you end up with ratio, and then I also want you to write down the twice test. How you spell test? Twice twest? Inconceivable. Nobody? Princess Bride? Nobody? Okay. Twice test means that you could say you have twice as much as somebody else. So if I said, what year is it? And you said, it's year 1005. And I said, oh, we're in year 2010. That is twice as many years. No, it's not, because, see, the years didn't begin at 0, right? There was like a whole bunch of years before 0. So we can't really say something was twice as many years as something else because it's just a scale. Unless I said, I am 4 years old and this person is 8 years old, and that really would be a ratio because that's how many years you are from 0. You can't be negative 5 years old. But if I was talking about like the label for a year, like the year 2023, that would be an interval. It's confusing, which is why we're going to do a lot of examples. So I want you to go sit with your partner, please. I realized that I wasted paper. I could have just put this on the back of the flow chart, but I chose not to because I want you to be able to look at the flow chart while you look at this. Okay. We're going to do example 1 together, and then you're going to try example 2 with your partner, and I'll give prizes for it, okay? All right. So I'm going to start with the one on the top left for example 1. Here's the data right here. We're talking about Motion Picture Association of America ratings, G, PG, PG-13, R, NC-17. Okay. All right. First question. Can I put that data in order? Does it make sense that G is first and NC-17 is last? Yeah. How come? What are these? They're ratings, but what does G mean? I'm not saying what does it stand for. I mean, what does it mean? A G rating for a movie.
It's like the most basic little kid movie.
Right. I mean, anybody, I guess, could watch it, but if it was like Beauty and the Beast, G. There's no swearing, there's no sex, there's probably not a whole bunch of violence. Different things can give different ratings for shows. Carlos, you want some gum? Okay. What about NC-17? What's that? You have to be 17 or older to see it. It's actually harsher than rated R. NC-17 means that even if you are with a parent, you are not allowed to go see that movie. Rated R means that you could see a rated R movie if your parents gave you permission. Like at a theater, obviously what you do at your own house is different, but like if you went to a theater, you could see a rated R movie if you had an adult with you. But NC-17, you are not allowed to. Okay. So first question, can I put that data in order? We said yes, right? We can go from a G rating to a very intense rating. Okay, so that's yes. Are the differences, subtraction between the numbers meaningful? First of all, I can't even subtract these. So I would say the differences are definitely not meaningful. I can't say that the difference between a PG and a G is the same thing as an NC-17 and an R. So I'd say that goes to no on my chart then, and this one would be ordinal. Pen's running out. Is this helping to do examples with me like this? Okay, let's try the types of shows televised by a network. Comedy, drama, reality shows, sports, documentaries, cooking, soap operas, and talk shows. All right, first question. Can I put that data in order? No. I mean, I could do it with alphabetic, but it doesn't matter, right? There's no reason why, I guess, comedy would go first. It's not like comedy is the shortest show or the best show. It all depends on what you like. So I'd say no, which would make that nominal. Next one is average monthly precipitation. What is precipitation? Rain, snow, anything that comes down from the sky?